Um, Shalom, everyone. It's pretty late here. It's the second day of the week. It's basically going. It's going to be actually the end of the day. And thank Yahuwah that I'm alive. Like I can read for you. That I can until I am here. I will serve Yahuwah until I leave. That's what my desire is, to serve Yahuwah until I leave. And it's all in Yahuwah's hands. I'm going to read the chapter 8 and probably won't make any, I won't say anything because I just want to go to sleep. But I really need to read that 8th chapter. I don't know why, but I feel that urgency. Okay. Please, Yahuwah, guide us through your word in the Ruach HaKodesh. I pray in Yahushua Messiah, your deliverance. Amen. Ezekiel 8. And it came to be in the 6th year, in the 6th month, on the 5th of the new month, as I sat in my house with the elders of Yehudah sitting before me, that the hand of Adonai Yahuwah fell upon me there. And I looked and saw likeness, like the appearance of fire, from his waist and downward. The appearance was like fire, and from his waist and upward, the appearance of brightness, like a glowing metal. And he stretched out the form of a hand, and took me by a lock of my hair, and the Ruach lifted me up between the arets and the Shamayim, and brought me in visions of Elohim to Jerusalem, to the door of the north gate of the inner court, where the seat of the image of jealousy was, which causes jealousy. And he said to me, Son of man, please lift your eyes toward the north. And I lift my eyes northward, and north of the slaughter place gate I saw the image of jealousy in the entrance. And he said to me, Son of man, do you see what they are doing? The great abominations which the house of Israel are doing here, driving me away from my set apart place, and you are to see still greater abominations. Then he brought me to the door of the court, and I looked and saw a hole in the wall. And he said to me, Son of man, please dig into the wall. And when I dug into the wall, I saw the door. And he said to me, go in and see the evil abominations which they are doing there. And I went in and looked and saw all the kinds of creeping creatures, abominable beasts, and all the idols of the house of Israel carved all around on the walls. And facing them stood 70 men of the elders of the house of Israel, and in their midst stood Yahzakiel, son of Shaphan. Each one had a censer in his hand, and a thick cloud of incense went up. And he said to me, Son of man, have you seen what the elders of the house of Israel are doing in the dark, each one in the room of his idols? For they say, Yahuwah does not see us. Yahuwah has forsaken the land. And he said to me, you are to see still greater abominations which they are doing. And he brought me to the door of the north gate of the house of Yahuwah, and I saw women sitting there weeping for Tammuz. Then he said to me, Have you seen this, O son of man? You are to see still greater abomination than this. And he brought me into inner court of the house of Yahuwah, and there at the door of Yahzakiel of Yahuwah, between the porch and the slaughter place, were about 25 men, with their backs toward the Yahzakiel of Yahuwah, and their faces toward the east. And they were bowing themselves eastward to the sun. And he said to me, Have you seen, O son of man? Is it a small matter to the house of Yahudah to do the abominations which they have done here? For they have filled the land with violence, and turned back to provoke me, and see, they are putting the branch to my nose. Therefore I should indeed deal in wrath. My eye shall not pardon, nor would I spare. And they shall cry in my ears with a loud voice, but I should not hear them.